with successful summit.
This is your everyday companion.
Everyday companion.
High Impact 102.1 FM.
Hey, High Impact.
Hi, how may I help you?
So, tell me a random fact about ants.
I'll tell you one. Did you know that ants can actually lift 20 times their own body weight?
Now I know.
Ants are really hardworking.
Do you know bad production can kill a great content idea?
Do you want to have a photo shoot, audio production, or do you need a professional voiceover artist?
Do you simply want unmatched cinematography, video production, or just event coverage, such as weddings, birthdays, or burials?
Or do you need a space for meetings or conferences? All these are possible with High Impact Studios. Don't bring down your creativity, let's help you take it high.
And out of this world with our state-of-the-art equipment and first-class studio space.
We give you the quality you deserve at the best rate.
For more details, call 0706 393 5694 or 0915 958 1881. High Impact Studios, the future.
Make, manage, multiply, and maximize your money. With successful summit at Money Magnet Show. Money Magnet Show. It's Money Magnet Show with successful summit.
Okay, welcome back. The Money Magnet Show. The Money Magnet Show is where we talk about how to make money, manage money, multiply money, and of course, we also talk about how to maximize money. On Fridays, we usually have the legal angle to the show where we talk about, legal trending issues, the legal analysis of issues that are trending, and then we also talk about the law generally. So, and we try to find if there is a balance or there is a particular conversation that brings business and law together. We try to look at that on Fridays. So, having said that, we are going to talk about Section 36 of the 1999 Nigerian Constitution, which talks about freedom of hearing. We're going to talk about that this morning. And then there's a particular case that the EFCC just got a final forfeiture on. I want to talk about that very briefly too. So basically, we should be looking at Section 36, and if time permits, we go to Section 37. Now, just like I used to explain as a way of introduction, that's it. You are a Nigerian, right? And as a Nigerian, you can be feeling that there's really nothing you are gaining per se. You might be feeling like that. Many people feel like that. And they are like, look at water, look at this, look at that, look at electricity. Now, one of the things you should always remember is that there is no country that does not have rules and regulations guiding them. In Nigeria, we have many laws, many rules, many regulations. But the grandfather of all these laws is called the Nigerian Constitution. So, inside that Nigerian Constitution, there's a particular section there, there's a particular chapter there that is devoted to you as a Nigerian. It's devoted to your benefit as a Nigerian. So one of the things you can do for yourself is to see, how do I use this thing for myself? And that is chapter 4 of the 1999 Nigerian Constitution. It contains all your rights. But one of the few things I find out is that many people when they don't know those rights, the day that they're supposed to use them, they can't use them. In fact, they take advantage of the right from them. And because they don't know those rights, some people even say, well, there's nothing. And it's a lot, because the people that take advantage of it from you, they don't want you to know that those are your rights. And so that's what we have been taking one after the other. So the first one, which is in section 33, is right to life. And then we went on to look at right to dignity. And then on that, I said that if anybody undignify you or dehumanize you as a Nigerian, the law in Nigeria, which is against anti-torture, can jail the person for up to 25 years. I mentioned that. Some people don't know that exists. Now, section 35 talks about police cannot arrest you anyhow. If they arrest you, it has to be within maximum of 24 hours. They have to let you go. And when they arrest you and you know that, this power expires in 24 hours, or they bring you before a court, then the moment they feel that, you can bring police to court and ask for damages. So these are important things that can help. So today, I'm going to be looking at section 36, which is fair hearing. Fair hearing. So what is fair hearing? It's just talking about the fact that nobody can imprison anybody. Nobody can make judgment on anybody until they've heard your part. If they say you have done anything, they must listen. The law says they must listen to your side. So that's what is called fair hearing. Okay, I'll go on a short break. When I'm back, I'll talk more about fair hearing. Stick around.
Make, manage, multiply, and maximize your money. Yeah. With successful Sami at Money Magnet Show. Money Magnet Show. It's Money Magnet Show with Successful Sami.
Ladies and gentlemen of the world,
Want to know what the future sounds like?
High Impact 102.1 FM. We are the future.
We don't give the dry life, we give the high life. This is High Impact 102.1 FM, your urban lifestyle station.
Hey, High Impact.
Hi, how may I help you?
So I want to know, is compassion a skill?
Interesting question. Compassion is actually a soft skill. It is caring about others and behaving towards them with affection, generosity, and concern. Compassion means having genuine feelings for other people's struggles.
Correct.
I hope you're compassionate to someone today.
I'll try.
Make, manage, multiply, and maximize your money. Yeah. With successful Sami at Money Magnet Show. Money Magnet Show. It's Money Magnet Show with Successful Sami.
Okay, beautiful. Welcome back, the Money Magnet Show. So, fair hearing. Some days ago, I was reading the news, and a particular government agency went to a particular clubhouse. They went to pack people there, and then they displayed them, and then they said they are criminals. It's unlawful for you to conclude and say someone is a criminal. You are the one that arrests them, and then you are the one that is calling them criminal. That's why when a policeman arrests somebody and they call that person a criminal, that is unlawful. the person can decide to sue them for that statement, because you need to understand the Nigerian law is in your favor. Section chapter 4. You cannot call anybody a criminal until a court of competent jurisdiction has tried them and has found mens rea and actors real to be present in the thing they have done, and therefore establish them as a criminal. That's why you discover that police normally say suspect. The moment they call somebody a criminal, that means they have pronounced a judgment, and as such, you can sue them for using that word on you. You know, it's important for you to understand that that is coming out of fair hearing. When your side has no matter the agency you are dealing with, no matter the person you are dealing with, they must listen to your side. And then it is after that they have listened to your side and it is presented as your side has been listened to, that there can be that is when there can be, you know, a pronunciation like criminal. I want to move to section 37 of the Constitution. Section 37 of the Constitution talks about right to privacy. That is, nobody can barge into your privacy and begin to take information and begin to use it against you. Do you even know that if you're having conversation with somebody on the phone and the person is recording you, it cannot use it in the court? Yeah, you heard me right. If somebody is recording you and he wants to be able to use it in the court, he must tell you that he was recording you. So that's why when you go to some of these big organizations, and you know, they likely want to use the video recording, they will put it on the wall. They will say, "Smile, we are recording you." I mean, if you go to American Embassy, you will see that. So they did that to tell you that this video can be used in court. So these are things that are important. So someone cannot just record you. It's a violation of your right. When you sue them, you can collect money for that. So someone cannot just stop you and say, "Bring your phone, let me begin to see what is on your phone." It is a violation of your right. So if a police stop you and say, "Give me your phone, let me see your phone," all I need you to do is give him your phone, let him see your phone, most especially if he's holding gun, and then get an evidence of that act. Because that single evidence, if you pursue it well, it can hang you up to 5 million naira, depending on the depth of the harassment. You will not shout, you are not going to fight, but you will take the matter slowly and your money will come. All you need to do is get a good legal practitioner. So that's how to use the law. You don't use the law shouting and screaming. You calm down, let them do whatever they want to do. You will now start your own in court. The people that are pushing you, you know, when you don't struggle with them, they will quickly let the matter die. Then you now start your own. And then I remember a matter like that, and somebody, you know, the guy left them. They were doing everything they were doing. The guy was looking at them. So when they told the guy to go home, you know, the guy went home. They were telling him, "Come back the following day, because I need you to know some things about arrest. Maybe when I finish treating all the section of the fundamental right, I will talk about arrest." So what is arrest in Nigeria? What is bail in Nigeria? I'll talk about it, you know, from different dimensions, but I'm not talking about today. So it's not possible for them to rearrest you again for the same offense. I know that some people don't know that. That's why when police arrest you once and then they release you to go, they tell you to come back. Okay? So they told the guy to come back. The guy said, he told them on the phone, I'm not coming back. And when the guy told them, I'm not going to come back. So by that time that the guy was saying, I'm not going to come back, he has already filed the matter. And when he filed the matter, all the people that were jumping up and down, putting gun on his face, they were dragged before the court. And they started begging him. At the end of the day, because the man was asking for 5 million before the court awarded him 1 million. And so the funny thing is that when he now began to, and then some other, damages, when he wanted to get his money, so they have to call those officers that did the bad job. And then it was a very serious stuff. So that's how to use the law, right? You don't, excuse me, you don't try to fight. All you need to do is make sure that you are calm. Whatever anybody has done, let them do. So right to privacy, nobody can collect your phone and begin to scroll in and begin to check your private information. Is your right. If they do that, you can collect money. You can sue to collect money from them. That should be very clear. Nobody can come and record you without your permission. It's a violation of your privacy right. There was a case that happened between Farouk Lawal and DSS and Nigeria government and Femi Otedola. So in that case, Farouk Lawal was a member of the House of Rep, and the matter is called Farouk Lawal versus FRN. You might check it out online. I think the case is online. So Farouk Lawal went to Femi Otedola to collect some cash as bribe. It's online as I'm talking to you now, so you can find out the case. And he took the dollar, put it in his cap, and a camera was capturing the whole process. So they tendered the camera in court that this is the video of where he was putting it in his cap. The video cannot fly. Why? Because Farouk Lawal does not know that they were recording him with that particular camera. So what could fly was that the money that DSS gave to Femi Otedola has been marked. The dollar they gave him was the one that he was supposed to give Farouk Lawal, because he was demanding for bribe for what he should have done normally. So they marked it. When you go and buy dollar, the abokis, they used to mark it with their stamp or a little biro or a small signature or something. So it was marked. He collected it, and when he collected it, that was what they used to be able to prosecute him, and the matter was won. It's in the public domain. You can check out the matter. So what am I trying to bring out? What I'm trying to bring out is that when somebody come and record you with a video and you don't know, or somebody record your conversation and they say they will use it in court, then it cannot work because it has breached your fundamental human right. Now, if they say, oh, we'll take it to social media, we spoil your name, we defame you, it turns to defamation. That is what we call cyber stalking and cyber bullying, and it's a criminal offense. So the people that used to do all this video recording of people recording their private affairs and publish it online or threaten them to publish it online, I'm sure that this is going to give you a lot of insight into how that works. If somebody draws that, it will not only pay you for damages, and when I say damages, that's the law language for money. he will pay you money, that you will gain money, and the person will also go to jail. So you will just pursue the two from section 37, and then cyber stalking and cyberbullying. So it may not happen immediately. I know that a lot of Nigerians like things to happen like immediately. That's the only thing about the law. It will take process, but it will eventually happen. And once you know how to use the law to your advantage, you will discover that it works well for you. So, right to privacy is a right that you have as a Nigerian, and nobody can take it from you. Nobody can come. You see, look, when a landlord gives you house, it's okay, Mr. Adi, I have rented this house to you. Now there is quiet possession. There's what is called, quiet possession. That is, he has to allow you to enjoy the place to a reasonable extent. That is, he cannot barge into your room because he's the landlord. There's a particular person I know somewhere in Kpakpajao. That's where he used to live before. And the landlord will go to the kitchen session belonging to that person, because it's a kitchen that a few of them are using together. And then he will open the pot of that person when he's cooking his soup, and he will see meat and fish there, and he will be saying, "Yes, it's all well, lowo." That is to interpret and say that, and you say you don't have money, see the fish and the meat you are eating. I mean, that's a breach of their privacy. You don't have the right to go and open your tenant's pot and be looking at the soup of the fish and the meat they are eating, because you are the landlord. You are breaching their privacy. So you need to understand privacy very well. Now, when you get to police station, anytime your right is breached, it could be criminal in nature, it could just be civil in nature. The other day, I know that some people used to say, "Oh, I don't have the money for a lawyer. I've given you a long list of lawyers and law firms that are on pro bono." And I also put it on Ninja Law Orb. It's on Instagram. So you could check out this list, and you can use these pro bono services of law firms and lawyers for, you will see their names, their phone number, their email, what each of them stand to do for you. And particularly, there are some of them that are for fundamental human rights. So you could just check that Instagram page, subscribe and follow it, and then you'll be able to. So, but your right to privacy, nobody can barge into you and begin to check your things without your permission. They have breached your rights, and you can claim damages, which is monetary value. So you need to understand that. So the fact that a landlord, okay, so let me give you this instance. There was a particular incident that happened recently, and this landlord has this tenant has just paid rent. Let's even forget about the fact that he just paid rent. He has paid rent. Now that rent he has paid, he was still there. And then the lawyer of the landlord wrote to him that he was coming there to check the place and bring a buyer, and then they will be checking the rooms and all that. And the man said, "No, you can't check any of my things like that. I have paid the rent. If you want to sell anything, let it be after the time my rent expires." And the lawyer was asking the man that, is there any law that, thinking that the man does not know. The man responded, Section 11 of the Lagos Tenancy Law states that I should have right to quiet possession. That is, once I have paid you for my apartment, you don't disturb my enjoyment of the space I have paid for. And you coming into my room and bedroom is disturbance of that enjoyment. And so when the man pointed that to the lawyer never reached out again. You see, when you don't know some of these things, it makes you to lose out where you should have gained. So these are things that are made available for you. In fact, should I tell you that if the lawyer has forced his way and then they come to check the place by force, and then the man should not talk. All he should do is he should have video evidence of how they came in and record them. And once he has the video evidence of how they came in, that video evidence, they knowing that he was recording them, is the evidence he's going to use to claim the money he's going to claim for them. So if he paid the rent of 500,000, he can claim a damages of 10 million naira. It is not left to the court to say, 10 million is too much, let's give you 7 million. Or let's give you 3 million. So when he's even leaving the house of the landlord, he will still be going with 3 million that the landlord has paid. And if the landlord refuses to pay, they will tell the landlord he can go after that and then garnish the account. What that simply means is that he will pounce on the account of the landlord, the bank account of the landlord. Any money there, he will remove the one that court said he should remove and leave the remaining balance. If the landlord has quickly removed all the money from his bank account and there's nothing there, they will pounce on the property, and then he can decide to find one of the property he can sell and obtain the 3 million of the court. So I need you to see that there are some things in the law that you can use to your advantage as a Nigerian, and right to privacy is one of them. It looks like it's nothing, but it's a lot. There's a lot in that particular law for you. So I haven't said that so much. I would like to quickly look on a case before I leave. There is this particular, in Nigerian law does not recognize charm, Nigerian law does not recognize charm, or somebody is using witchcraft on me and all of those things. But there's a particular case, a particular forfeiture that was, done by the court from the request of EFCC. An herbalist collected 3 houses. 2 houses and some. So he collected some property worth about 200 million from a particular couple. And then in the name of spiritual cleansing, they reported the matter to EFCC, and then they brought charges against the man. Ordinarily, you will say that this man was, herbal medicine or traditional religion is recognized, right? So there is in Nigeria, in Nigerian law, juju is not recognized. So now what I'm trying to say is that the man could have hide under the fact that I'm just doing a spiritual work for them, and then I charge them a fee, and part of the fee I charged them was this and this and this and this. So when the matter came out, they were refunded over 200 million because they discovered that the man used the charm to collect that from them. So the matter took 6 years though, but they were able to recover everything. That's what I was saying about the law, using the law to your advantage. It may take a while, but you have to be patient and you recover everything. But it all starts from knowing. If you don't know anything at all, it's a bigger problem. So when you know, you will know that, so this is what I can do in this case, that's what I can do in this case. So I'm going to go on a short break now. When I come back, I want to open the phone line so that I can begin to take some questions. There was a woman that called into one of the shows we had the other day, and he said some people informed the police about him, and the police came to his shop without a search warrant, and then they begin to check the shop and all that. Now, the danger when they come and they don't have search warrant and they enter your privacy, begin to check, the danger for the person that they are doing that to is, if they come there and plant anything, they will say that they found it in your place. So you will now be struggling to respond to that. When they come and they say they want to search your place, ask them for the warrant and tell them that each of their officers will be recorded. Everybody will be recorded as they are searching. So whenever anybody come and search your place or search you, the law, the position of the law is that you will first search them. So you will search them to be sure that they don't have any incriminating evidence on them. And when you don't find anything on them that they can plant over there, then they can now begin to search your place. So, and everything is recorded. If they come and search you and you don't know what I'm telling you now, and you are just shaking, and they plant gun inside your room, just meeting gun in someone's house is a crime. You are not using the gun. The gun is just there, okay? Let me give you this case that happened in Benin. So this man went to this church. I think he went to rob. This person went to rob. And when they went to rob, I think there was a fire, fire for fire came up. So among the armed robbers, the man was praying silently, God, if I can escape this, I will stop it. I will give my life to you. I will not do this again. And God so good, all the other people died. He was the only one that escaped. When he escaped, he ran away from the scene, far away, and he ran to a church with the gun on him and some of the marks that was coming from, a space that was violent like that. So accidentally he met a pastor in the office that was doing his own pastoral work, and he told the pastor that this is what happened, that he wants to give his life to Christ. And the pastor said, okay, give your life to Christ. And then the pastor collected the gun from him and just kept it somewhere around the corner in the church. And the guy left after that day, and eventually police traced the guy. They got him, and they took him to that. He mentioned that pastor when he was, reporting the matter. He took them to that church to see that pastor, and when they saw the pastor, they arrested the pastor. They asked for the gun. They saw the gun there. According to the firearms law, the pastor cannot escape going to jail. So when they come to search you and you don't check what they are holding or ask for search warrant, you say you are afraid. It's dangerous. If they plant anything, there is nothing you can say. So you need to be very, very understanding of some of these things we are saying. One of the essence of radio is to make people to be aware of realities of what can happen, and that's what we are doing right here. So your right to privacy is a very powerful right that you should not joke with. Let me go on a short break. When I am back, I'm going to open the phone line so that I can take questions. Stick around, don't go away.
Make, manage, multiply, and maximize your money. With Successful Summit at Money Magnet Show. Money Magnet Show. It's Money Magnet Show with Successful Summit.
Give it a 4. Your true urban lifestyle station. High Impact 102.1 FM.
12 hours of intense worship, 12 anointed artists, one stage. Are you ready? High Impact Praise Blast 2025 is coming. Get ready for a night of fire where praise, worship, miracles, and joy abound. It is High Praise Reloaded. Date Friday, December 26th, 2025. Time 6 p.m. Venue Impact Planet Amusement Park Resort and Hotel, Kilometer 12, Lagos Ibadan Expressway, Iba4. Ministry DJ Ernestine, Adeyinka Alasheyori, BJ Sax, Shenwele Jesu, Lilian Neji, RCCG Praise Team, the City Choir, Laulu Benjo, Bidemi Olaoba, Sumisola Agbebi, Toluwani Sings, Chinyere Udoma. For more inquiries, please call 0814-229-9509 or 0706-393-5694. Entry is absolutely free. High Praise Reloaded. It is time to praise loud, worship deep, and live blessed.
Make, manage, multiply, and maximize your money.
Yeah, yeah.
With Successful Summit at Money Magnet Show. Money Magnet Show. It's Money Magnet Show with Successful Summit.
Okay, welcome back, the Money Magnet Show. So, you can drop your question on the comment section of the Instagram, and you can equally send me a WhatsApp message on 0907-224-5018, and you can send me a question on 0907-224-5018, or give me a call on that number, or drop your question on the comment section of the Instagram page right now. So your right to privacy is a personal right that can allow you to make money from anybody that go against it or violate it. That's the right word. I'm just trying to break it down in a layman's language. That's why I'm using the words I'm using. So if anybody go against that right, your landlord may go against that right, police can go against that right, anybody that goes against it, you can collect money. So they cannot check your phone without your permission. They cannot enter your house even though it's your landlord without your permission. Yes, you heard me right. They cannot search your house without a warrant. They cannot come to your shop and begin to search your shop without a warrant. And by so doing, they plant anything there, whether it is hard drug or arms and ammunition, the person will be blamed for saying, there's nothing like I don't know in law. There's nothing like that. I don't know that they planted it there. I've never done it before in my life. And they keep saying that they found it in your place. When you are doing business in a particular area and you are selling the same goods that some people are selling, and they want to set somebody up, they can give a wrong information to police, just like the case of the woman that called in the other day, and then they come and check your place. Anything can be planted. Anybody can plant anything. And when they plant anything there and they say they found it in your place, what are you going to do? So you need to know that when anybody is coming and he say he wants to search my place, I have the right to say, please, before you search my place, can I search you, please? And this search you want to do, can I do a video recording of everything? And the moment they are saying don't record us, then you should know that there is danger. Because if you want to do what is okay, why would you say that someone else should not record you? You don't know the day you'll be needing what I'm saying. That's why you have to have the knowledge handy with you. Anyway, that's where we're going to, tidy up today. We're on section 37 of your right in the 1999 Nigerian Constitution. And just like I used to say, that the 1999 Nigerian Constitution is the grandfather of all the laws in Nigeria. Is the papa, is the ogbonge of all of them. Is the one that gave, it is from him all the other laws came from. Any law that is not in line with the Nigerian Constitution shall be null and void to the extent of its inconsistency. Section 1 sub 3 of the 1999 Nigerian Constitution. So it's very important for you to understand that every law stems from the 1999 Nigerian Constitution. And the chapter 4 is devoted to your advantage as a Nigerian. And you should learn how to use it. You don't use it by shouting or screaming. You see, you use it by taking advantage of it the way I'm explaining it. There's a way you use it, and when you use it, you yourself, you'll be happy that you use the law properly. I'm still going to get to some other stuff, but let me quickly say this before I go. Please, you talk about that no one has the right to video you and use it against you without your permission. How are we going to use the video as an evidence to defend the situation? Okay, so what I'm saying is, whenever you have to do a video that you can use against somebody, then you have to inform them that you are doing a video. So that information can now be polite or harsh. Okay, so I gave the example of American Embassy the other time. American Embassy will say, smile, we are recording you. I mean, they tell you that we are recording you, and they say you should smile. So that kind of video can be used in court because they've informed you. So they did not breach your privacy per se. So the moment you tell somebody, can we record this, so that, you know, everybody will behave themselves, and that becomes an evidence that you can use in court. Now, when a matter happens, let's say between you and let's say, okay, so let me give you this example. A particular man entered, there's a particular church in a street. They used to do prayers, and the sound used to come out, and the man was not comfortable. He went into the church, broke their pulpit, slapped the person that was leading prayer, and then they were recording on YouTube. They were streaming live. So the man shall scatter the place, turned it upside down. So their pastor went to the police station, reported, and the police came to arrest the man. Now, in that case, the man is not a member of the church. The man is a Muslim, is an Alhaji. So when he stepped into that church, he has committed what we call trespass. Trespass is when you go beyond your boundary. He has committed trespass. For him to come into that building, he has to be invited. Okay, he was not invited, he entered, so he committed trespass. So trespass can now be civil or criminal trespass. Now he broke their pulpit, slapped the person that was conducting the service. That was assault. Slapping the person was assault. Assault is a criminal offense in law, and it's also a civil offense, meaning that the person slapped can claim money, and the person that slapped somebody can still go to jail. Now, he broke pulpit, so he trespassed. To break pulpit, he has committed a criminal offense. So when they got to police station, he said he did not do it. One of the girls at the back that was doing a video recording in the media department recorded his back. So they asked, what evidence can you give that shows that this was what he did? They brought out the video, and the man was seen with his clothes off, and he has done that. So they quickly begged them, and the man, when they told him to write statement, the police told him he better write that he's a Christian. So the Alhaji has to convert to a Christian immediately, because they will also use section 42 against him, which is right, that is, they cannot be discriminated. People should not be discriminated against because of their religion. and then they will use some other part of the law against him. So, and the up to about 3 rights or 4 rights was, violated, and the man was going to go to jail. So they had to beg them. He has to tell them, write in a statement that he's now a Christian, and he was going there to tell his brothers that they should reduce the volume of their speaker. And that was how he was able to save himself, and that was how they were able to use video. So everybody know that they were using this video and live streaming. So when you pass in front of the video, they will see you, and the streaming was going on, and they used that video. So those are instances in which you can use video. The person knows that you're going to use the video. Don't worry, we'll meet next week, Monday. My time is gone. This show runs Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Till I come your way next time. Dr. Successful Summit is my name. I have this call. Okay, let me pick it. Your name and where you're calling us from. Oh, we lost the call. 0907-224-5018. If you want to get a breakdown of some of these things we've said, you may want to check on Niger Law Hub. It's on Instagram, and then go and click follow, and you will see some of the stuff there. Okay, so I have to go right now. Till I come your way next time. Successful Summit is my name. Remain financially intelligent.
Make, manage, multiply, and maximize your money. Yeah. With Successful Summit at Money Magnet Show. Money Magnet Show. It's Money Magnet Show with Successful Summit. Make, manage, multiply, and maximize your money. Yeah. With Successful Summit at Money Magnet Show. Money Magnet Show. It's Money Magnet Show with Successful Summit.
On High Impact Radio, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. with Successful Summit.
High Impact 102.1 FM.